The following program is a production of Ho'ike Kauaʻi Community Media. Kauaʻi Voices presents the Skelly House episode.
I'm Chara, and usually a lot of people don't know me, which is completely fine, but you know my house. I am the Skelly House in Lawai, right across the street from 7-Eleven and the Lawai post office.
How did this come about? Let's start from the beginning.
They had the 12-foot skeleton at Home Depot, and I really wanted it.
The giant one.
The giant one.
All right.
My other half said, absolutely not. It is not going in our yard. And I was like, okay, but they have these little 5-footers. And she's like, okay, fine, whatever. And so I got 2 of them because, you know,
One would be lonely.
yes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'm going to have him hanging off the roof and I'm going to have the other one like pulling him up. And I thought that would be really funny. So I put him up for Halloween and then I left them up for Christmas, put on little Santa hats, made them look like they were hanging the Christmas lights, and then took them down. Like, I don't know, whatever, January the next year. And then I thought, okay, next Halloween, I'll put them back up again. We'll do the Christmas light thing. And for some reason, I acquired another Skelly. And so I added him to the roof, like holding on. And then I acquired another Skelly.
They just started multiplying.
They just started multiplying. And they were doing some construction work at the time. And I was like, this would be really funny. And I bought little construction hats, put them on them, and then left them on the roof for a couple of months like that. I have a couple of friends that are like, Char, you really need to like change them out and do themes. And I was like, no, that sounds like a lot of work. Until we started shopping for themes like Valentine's and Easter. And I was like, oh, this is getting dangerous, getting expensive, but really super fun. And it brings me so much joy. And then people, when they found out that it's my house, they're like, oh my God, we love it so much. And when I'm up on the roof, I always get honks and people waving and
Just got honked at.
yeah.
Does that happen a lot?
Every time I come up here, I usually get a bunch of hoots and hollers and some waves and a lot of shakas. I'll just be out in the yard, my other half will be out in the yard, and people will walk across the street and take pictures or park in front and take pictures and be like, we love it, don't stop. So now I can't stop.
You can't. So who started the Instagram page?
I did actually. I think I did it like earlier this year. And if you read the hashtags, if you get down far enough, I usually have a couple of ridiculous jokes in there too. So always
like
fun.
those.
Yes.
Okay, let's go meet the Skellies.
Okay, let's go.
All right. I'll follow you.
So
This is fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love this so much.
We got to get the UFO wearing Skelly.
oh yeah.
He's not worried about back problems, huh?
No, which is more than I can say. He's just chilling. Then of course we have our D20 dice. Watermelon Skelly. This one's a lot of people's favorite.
And then
Yeah.
look. Help.
I'm falling.
What's he fishing for?
Trout, because it's trout season up Kauaʻi, and that's where you can generally find me.
Do they have names?
You know what? They don't. I've thought about naming them, but that's a little much, especially because their personalities change with every costume I do, so it would be really hard. There's a lot of names out there like Mr. Bones or Skelly something or another, Skeleton, Skeletor. I'm just like, everybody's different every month, depending on whatever random theme I can come up with.
Okay, so the last name, Skelly, is that their last name?
Pretty much. They're just the Skellies.
The Skellies. And now you know. Oh, look at this guy over here.
I have to say, I was really surprised that I didn't catch any negative comments. And I'm not looking to find anybody, but like the feedback that we have received, and for a long time I didn't say who I was, I didn't say that this was my house, but my friends who know me would post it up and or whatever, would tell other people, and I would just get so much like positive feedback. I only had one question as to why I was doing it. Like, what was the purpose? And I was like, to make people laugh, because it makes me laugh. I will literally come up here, put their outfits on. I am smiling the entire time. I'll come down, I'll take their photos. I'm cracking up because, like, come on, doesn't this screen tourist you? Like, all he's missing is the camera hanging around his neck or something like that, right?
The fake flower lei. That's what he's missing.
He had that last year. Like, I picked up that hat in a thrift store kind of thing for like $0.25. I had the inflatable blow-ups for an event I did a couple years ago that I never used. And so, yeah, it's just stuff that I either have, old t-shirts, old sunglasses, just random stuff, and it makes me happy, and I'm doing it to make everyone driving by the house happy too. So I hope you guys appreciate it. I love to do it for you guys. We're not gonna stop until I run out of ideas, I guess.
Happy Halloween!
Where can people go if they want to post their pictures of the Skellies or see some maybe older pictures of the Skelly?
Their Instagram page is up on the DA roof, or you can search for Lawai Skellies. You should be able to find them either way. And start your meeting.
All right, let's get out of here.
Ho'ike's president and CEO is Allegra Gaines. Administrative assistant, Leiko Someda. Production and education services by Roger Olson. Production and IT services by Max Richardson. With news and events producer, Tricia Allen. Ho'ike's board of directors include Chair Adam Reversi, Vice Chair Lexi Jones, Secretary Nathaniel Evslin, and Treasurer Jackie Kina. Additional directors on the board, Leah Iwohi, Lori Barrett, Rod Green, Teak Rubiano, and Taylor Young.